Alright, what can we get? Greater Demons. 185 Blood Belts. Well, that's fine. We'll do those later when we can AFK something. For now, we are going to try to go back to Corrupted Gauntlet because that's really what our game plan was for this week. So, we'll give one CG a shot, see how it goes. If it doesn't go, we'll do some normals, get back in the habit again, and then go back to Corrupted Gauntlet. But I do want to start trying to get back in the habit of completing those things pretty well. I'm just annoyed, man, that I've gotten bad at them, and I really can't tell you if it's just the internet here or it really is that you get out of whack quick. Who knows? Maybe we'll just blame on the fact that the baby's been around and I just hadn't got caught up in sleep, and now that we should finally be caught up on sleep after being in the hotel for a minute. We'll see.
In a world where one man pretends to be a woman meets another man pretending to be a woman meets another man who's a man?
Yeah, y'all know they changed that class. We could have all been guys.
Together, these three come to create the GIM nobility, where they progress their accounts to become the next Master Iron Man group. This is SpicyIron Adventures.
Alright, it's too easy to freaking do Corrupted Gauntlet, but I struggle. Backwards. Too easy to do regular Gauntlet, but I'm freaking struggling on Corrupted. Like, I don't understand, dude. It's such a huge gap. We'll do one more regular just to make sure I got it down pat, and then we'll go back. I mean, I got that done. I don't know. Whoa, messing up my thing already over here. So prep time was 6:26, so prep time would have been totally fine on that. I had everything I needed. I guess they just make things more readily obtainable too, but dadgum. Alright. I don't know, bro. I feel like we gotta try again. Crystal Seed! You know what? I'm thinking we don't need to do Corrupt Gauntlet, bro. We're just gonna hang out here and get our freaking armor seeds. Gosh, freaking dang, man. Makes it kind of hard to want to go corrupt. Oh, man. That's awesome. Alright, we just did that, and there was, like, no fishing spots, like, at all. It was there and 2 other fishing spots, so we're going to just see if we can do this now, you know? I'm feeling more confident. But when you lose all your fishing spots, that kind of puts you in a bind, bro. Also, I've definitely gotten used to those things being purple. So when they took the purple away from me, it kind of confused the mess. Oh, I didn't even need to do that yet. Oh well. And there's the Passover. You always just triple click everything, you know. Want to make sure you're getting all your full damage in. The quicker you click, the quicker it shoots. You know that? Proven facts here. Speeds up your just kidding, it doesn't. Don't do that. You're just wasting your time. It's called panic. That's what that's called. Oh, there's another one there. Right there, Frank, bro. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with normal Gauntlet. It's just not worth it to me. We are doing so good and we had to open our freaking mouths, bro. 4 mithril maces. Wasn't even a good one. Okay, let's see what we get. Rune play bodies, adamant arrows. And we run it back. I think we're just going to get a lot of alcohols and call that a success. Oh, and then anything further would be nice. But I don't want to count on it. So, I'll take a look at this real quick. Where is it? The gauntlet must be at the top like an idiot. Here we go. 26 completions, 1 enhanced weapon seed, 1 armor seed. None of the normal seeds that are cheap, easy, and quick, bro. That is called getting spooned at the gauntlet, which is what we're looking for. I think 6 is the magic number of crystal armor seeds that I actually care about. 7 if I want the helmet, which I probably will eventually. So we'll keep running. Eventually, we do need to make sure we can do Corrupted Gauntlet, but I don't know if I just need that extra 2 levels on range or what, man. But shoot. All right, here we go. Because I'm a stubborn freaking moron. I decided we're gonna do this anyways. But this is freaking nuts. So I've got everything else corrupted and attuned. All 3 on this side, all 3 on that side, all 3 on that side. Not a single boss. Is that even possible? And I'm not going down south to do it, but dude, come on. I've never seen something like that. That is gotta be a 1 in a million, right? Like, that's when you just say, screw it, I quit. I don't know. Here we go. We're gonna try this out. Ah, bro, 3 life left. Come on. We're getting back to it. It's just practice, man. There we go. Okay. Finally was able to get a kill. It's pretty bad, but we got it. That's completion number 9. Can we get something good? Battle staffs. That's what we get for it. Alright, well, we're getting down to the final day of the week, so we're going to try to finish this off with some Gauntlet again, just like we have been running. I don't know if I had mentioned it before, but I didn't want to put my loot calculator here. For all of those Muspas we did, the final 26, that was 3.2 mil we made on those final 26. So, pretty freaking awesome, man. But we're going to try to run this real quick. Oh, look at that. And in the 50 gauntlets that we've run, 115 mil. All thanks to that enhanced crystal weapon seed. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to run this back and try to get a few more of these KC in the books before we end the week up. Alright, so we are fishing up here a little bit right now. Just trying to restock. We've run out of our Karambawans. So, but as we are doing this, we are getting ready to come up here on level 79 fishing, man. So, that's sea turtles. Look at that. Everybody eats sea turtles in this game. Alright, so we're going to gear up here and try to keep on going. We're still working towards these crystal armor shields, or seeds, sorry. I know I said I was going to stop, but I do still want to try to get those things, and we're just going to grind that out for a while. Plus, it's just good money, so why not? We got that Black Demons task. I'm not just going to power through that. I do want to try to get some Z-Knights and build that up, but figure while we're doing all that, I do want to try and go ahead and grab some more farming levels, because I want to end up getting to level 85. So, I figure with that being said, what we'll do here is we will gradually work towards getting all these tree runs going through each day, and then as they're coming up, I will try my darndest to be good at Hespori. We don't have a ton of seeds, but we should be getting seeds the more we do this, obviously. Alright, so we got our first round back, and did pretty well, so let's take a look and see. Bunch of diamonds, nothing that useful. Okay, so we are going to go back. We've been doing our tree runs here, so we are at about 150k away from 85, which is really all we care about. We want to get up in this room over here. So once we hit that, we'll be good. But in the meantime, I don't think I've said it before, but I think what I've decided to do is that I am going to start doing 4 runs of the Gauntlet. Think about what the thing was called. 4 runs of the Gauntlet every single day, if I can get on time and play. Life has been pretty freaking crazy recently, so I'm gonna try to get 4 runs of Gauntlet every day. That should eventually, here in the next 2 months, hopefully get me to the point where I can have the full crystal armor seed. But then that way I can also work on other stuff, because I'm just not in the habit of getting burnt out in this game. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, first encounter of the morning here. Already messing up. Should be it. Good first kill of the morning. Maybe. Oh shit, these are switch pairs on me. There we go. First kill of the morning, man. Wake up at 6 a.m. and you get peace and quiet, apparently. What are we gonna get here? Whole lot of of junk. That's what we got yesterday, too, for our first kill. Alright, so I love it when these things come together. So far, I've run through the whole right side, gotten all my resources I need for T2. Only one melee boss over here. Decided I would just loot the rest of them on my way back to the main room. No point in using a teleport up. And then he's up here too, and I still have one inventory space. So you gotta freaking love it, man. Makes this stuff kinda easy when it goes that way. So now we'll finish looting over here real quick. Not that we're gonna actually loot anything, I just want to see what's in the room. There you go, that'll be where I get all my herbs from. We can shoot him real quick. Make that a quick pop off as well. There we go, perfect. Grab some more crystal shards. And now we should have it where we can build everything. 569. I think that should be enough. Let's see here. And here we officially found our dragon man. And we have that perfected bow, so that should slice through him pretty quickly. And we're almost full on all of our food. Made both of our potions there. So we should be pretty freaking golden on this run, as long as we don't misclick. Alright, so what we've got here, some clue scrolls we've been piling up. And what do you know? We get the black unicorn mask. We need the black dragon mask. Why I still have this clue scroll, I don't know. But that's the wrong mask. But it looks pretty dope. Alright, so now we finally are feeling confident, dude. With normal gauntlet. That is two different tasks, so let's take a quick look here and just see what these are getting us. So looks like basically we're getting this for having a perfect record. No mistakes, no misclicks. That's what you like to see. So now the question is, can we keep doing this and take this to Corrupt Gauntlet? Probably not. But hey, it's a good warm up. Alright, so we are setting up for another big milestone here. But that right there is going to be 85. And why is that a milestone? Because we can finally now get into the farming guild for the high tier stuff. Ooh. And 1925 total level. So, that done. Let's teleport over to the farming guild, because now what we're going to do is we are going to set up a spirit tree over there. And that will make teleporting after all these bosses so much easier than me going to Perfinis and dealing with all that crap. So, fortunately, we already have our magic tree set up in there, but that also means we have now high tier farming contracts, so that'll be kind of nice as well. And with that, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this week, man. But thank y'all again for keeping up, watching. I know I have been absolutely terrible about getting these things posted and out. And, dude, just having kids is wild. Like, I had one, but having two, that's just one more step above that we have to kind of deal with. So learning how to balance that, learning how to do a lot of the recording and just finding time for all this, finding time still to game because, you know, I watch these YouTube videos on my lunch break, you know, bathroom breaks, and I'm just like, dadgum, I need to try to do that now. And so your list just gets longer and longer and longer of what you want to do. But, you know, it sets you up, it gives you ideas for how you want to handle, like, future tasks and stuff like that. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw today, leave in the comments what you think that I should do next. Now that we've got this farming patch opened up here, we're going to go ahead and get that spirit tree planted. I think it takes like 3 days or something like that. So that way we can actually get everything kind of finagled. And then that way just bossing will go in and out a lot quicker and basically all your banking needs. And I don't know. Eventually we'll get up to the 99, but I don't see a real point in 99 farming. I know Brian just hit 99 yesterday, I want to say. So he's got that as far as the group bank goes. So we're all squared away there. So it really just comes down to how can I help progress. And I think that's going to go along with just continuing to try to get items for us. I think a lot of times that's what it's coming down to. Brian's been doing good on getting the Slayer side of things for us. But I've been trying to get a lot of the other stuff. And that is one of those things I really enjoy about the group Iron Man. And then, of course, we will be continuing to do, you know, 4 of these gauntlet runs a day as best as we can, trying to at least see if we can get the rest of these armor seeds from the Corrupt Gauntlet as we just
learn to do that. Maybe do a couple normals in the morning. But again, leave in the comments what you guys think you want to see. I'd be happy to try to start focusing on some other stuff as well. Trying to keep going with the Slayer grind. And then, yeah, thanks again, guys. And I will catch you on the next one. Shoots!